Welcome. My name's Duncan from dunkshoney.com.au. Today will be the first video in a series of videos about Dunk's Honey. This particular video is about our ventilated beekeeping suits. What I'd like to speak to you today about is some of the features of the ventilated beekeeping suit which stand out from the rest. I can show you here, I've got an example. This is particular model is the small ventilated beekeeping suit. Generally for elder teens, 12 to 18, and our ladies. As you can see, very sturdy material. The bees won't get through that at all. I haven't been stung through this particular material. Strong zippers up the front, around the top there, which is also interchangeable with two different types of veils, but we'll get to that shortly. The suit, most standout feature of the suit will be the ventilation panels, and I'll go into that a little bit more detail, but basically there's two ventilation panels on the front, two on your arms, and a big one on your back. The suit also has a drawstring, just to bring in that bulkiness if you need be. Elastics for your thumb. As you put your suit on, you put it through your thumb like that. Elastics for your feet as well. And I'll put the suit on in a minute and we'll see that. The strong zippers on the bottom. Pockets on the side. Nice padding for your knees, leaning down to your hives, and also padding on the shoulders as well. Just gives that a little bit more comfort. Part of the suit as well is the glove system that will come with you. These are sold separately, but notwithstanding they're part of the suit. What I can show you now is I tend to use the medium-sized gloves for me. But it's each to their own, of course, depending on the size of your hand. But that just goes basically straight on. And as you can see, it's right up to the bicep there. And that's a really nice feeling, soft glove. Very supple leather. Once again, these are also ventilated as well, and just gives you that extra bit of coolness coming through. As I said there, we have two different types of veils with this suit. We have the fencing type veil, which is this here, which is probably the one most people are familiar with. In Australia here, it's very hot, and what we need to do is wear hats. So we want to be sun safe, hence we wear a hat system. This hat can go over the crown of your head, and as you can see there, it's quite a substantial veil, very strong at the joint, double ringed as well, so it's very tough. Takes a lot to damage that. I've got through a barbed wire fence and it's been caught on the fence and I haven't torn that, so that's great. The feature of this as well is, being a soft material, it can collapse and go in the back of your ute or your vehicle without any issue. Generally the wire type, it takes up a lot of space in your vehicle. Once again, you'll see here the major feature is the ventilation panel. This particular model here also has a fencing type veil fitted, but there's your ventilation panel. Quite a substantial amount of area here for cooling. For those who have harvested a few hives in the sun know exactly what I mean. It gets extremely hot within a suit. It can limit your working time, particularly in the middle of the day when most bees are out foraging, and that's when you want to be working your bees. As you can see there, there's quite a distance through there. I'll just come a bit closer and I'll show you the feature of the ventilation panel. There's actually two mesh systems on here. There's an outer mesh, and then behind that there is a foam padding. As you can see, it's quite thick. And then there's another mesh on the back of that. So there's no way a bee sting will go that far. Okay. Hang that back up. Your suit will come in a convenient carry case. Like this. Here's a large suit. I prefer the large suit. It's just a little bit more bulky for me. I also like to have that bit of extra room, because you've got to remember you've got your clothes on underneath. It's up to you, of course, whether you wanted to wear a shirt or anything underneath this, but I tend to prefer to wear clothing underneath. So with that, there's the zips at the top here. Whether you discard this bag afterwards, after purchasing, it's completely up to you, but I just find it convenient to carry it around. So your suit comes out of here. This one's brand new. Within that little plastic bag, just to keep the dust off it. That said, your suit will no doubt get dirty. What I do to launder my suit is I will remove the veil and wash the suit within the machine. It's up to you. I'm hard on my tools, I'm hard on my clothing. I don't tend to hand it to the clothing or hand wash. I'll just put it straight in the machine and go from there. It will, I would suggest, deteriorate the lifespan if you were to wash it constantly. I don't tend to wash it too often. You get a bit of honey on my suit, I'll wash it then, but basically every couple of weeks, depending how busy I am. So this is a large size suit, and what I'll do, I'll put it on for you now. That just simply zips up there. Very strong velcros on the front here. Drawstring, once again, to take in the excess. The zipper system just opens up. That allows you to pop your head through. Very strong zipper on the front. And I said this is brand new. And as you can see, it's very, very good flowing zipper. A little bit stiff at the start, but that slows down. What I do is just basically slip off my boots out in the field. And just don them like any pair of overalls. You see the elastic on your feet there, for your shoes. This is a large suit. Now I'm about 5'7" in the old scale. That's about 176 centimetres. I'm about 85 kilograms. I'm a little bit overweight for my size. But that said, I do prefer the large suit. As I said there, you can see the zipper function comes down, and that zips right up. That's tight. That's tight. They're not going to come into that. You can put it a bit more, but generally I don't worry too much. The suit just comes simply up like this, and away we go. You've got your elastics on your thumbs, simply over like that. That's very comfortable. Doesn't worry me at all. It's not too tight. As you can see, it would look a bit big, but like I said, it's over your clothing. The zipper system comes up. It's a bit stiff at the start. It's brand new, but it does soften up. There's your drawstring. And as you can see, that comes right in tight. Perfect. Okay, now to put your veil on, just reach back for it here. It simply pops up. Now it becomes, like I said, it's brand new. I then lean back and I feel for my ring pulls, and around it comes. Very simple process. A little bit tricky to start with, but once you get the hang of it, very simple. That just goes on the front there. As you can see, when I'm leaning over my work now or hive, I have full vision with my face, like so. So I'm leaning down. If it's a bit hot or a bit on the back of the head there, it keeps the sun off you and protects you very well. Place on the gloves. As you can see, you've got your thumb elastics on here. Go right up to your arm like that. Wiggle those fingers in a little bit. Like I said, I wear medium-sized gloves, but it's up to you. I have them in small, medium, large, and extra large, and custom made to order. breezy afternoon or slight breeze here, and I can feel already the breeze coming through my chest and exiting out the back. As you can see there's your gloves, you're ready to go. Extremely comfortable. There isn't going to be any bees make their way through here or through the opening around your neck or through your leg. You just double check it if you missed it somehow, but away we go. That's very comfortable. I can be in that all day. Okay, now to swap our veils, we'll just take the suit off. Simple process, I suppose. Gloves come off so. Your Velcro tag, you feel for your ring pulls. It's very simple. And away we go. A nice zipper at the front. And under your drawstring, whether you require that or not, it's up to you. I'll slip off my boots. Undo my zippers at the side. And it's just like any other set of overalls, the way it goes. So it's a very sturdy suit, as you can see. Like I said, that the material, I've been stung through cheap, low-grade suits before. I basically got sick of buying suits, so I wanted something that would last. That's what this is all about. Okay. So to change the veil, now that zipper's even softer now already. So the changing of the veil is a simple process. A bit like a sleeping bag, I suppose, with the zipper process, where it comes up to here. The other zip comes around the back, and as you can see, I've got both zips here together. Now what I'll do is I'll just bring them up together, right to the end of the zipper there, and this is a very simple process, and it simply comes away like that. And there's your fencing type veil. Over here, we have our Beekeeper type veil, I suppose, if you want to call that, or a hat type veil. That just simply goes on together there, and with one pull of the zipper, that is now attached. And that comes around. Zips in there. There's your Velcro down, and that is how quickly it can happen. Now that was all of 30 seconds or so, I suppose, and that's a fully interchangeable suit. So depending on how or what one you prefer, that's how it would go. As I said, I have small for about, I'd suggest a rough size guide would be small, would be 150 to 170 centimetres, 40 to 65 kilograms. Medium would generally be 160 to 170, 65 to 85 kilograms. As I said, on the top of the medium. Just coming into the large to extra large, 170 to 200 centimetres, 85 to 110 kilograms. And 2XL or 4XL, 200 centimetres plus, which is quite tall, and 110 kilograms plus. Custom made suits can be arranged. There's not a problem there with custom made. I've had a number of customers want custom made suits, and that's not an issue. Of course, there's a slight delay with that, but generally that's not an issue at all. Okay, so there we go. There's a Dunk's Honey Ventilated Beekeeping Suit. So, with that, once again, you can find us at dunkshoney.com.au, or you can email me directly at duncan@dunkshoney.com.au. Thank you very much, and look forward to our next video.